Hey guys, it's Tarkin coming at you with another game of Total War Three Kingdoms. We're here with Teng again. The year is 213, and we're about to be declared an enemy of the Han. That's not ideal, but hopefully we'll be able to, stabilize the satisfaction across the board, and be fine in the long run. This person, though, they'll be fine eventually, probably. But anyway, so we've got Liu Xie with the 2/3 stack, Ma Chao with a 1/3 stack, and then of course Teng, the big guy, with a full stack. He's gonna go to relieve this against, the big fellows of Dongbai here, the real heavy hitters: Lu Bu, Zhang Liao, and Gao Shun. All of them great fighters. All of them, worthy opponents. But what we're going to do is end the turn. No, we have Liu Xie to move around. That's right. Now, I'm like, all right, they're trusting, but they don't like me. What if I offered you autonomy? Negative 150, pretty good. But anyway, this is our Hansui, our old best friend. He got too old. Could happen to anyone, hopefully not me. But we're gonna have some rebellions pretty soon, before too long, but we're just gonna try to have some guys around. Alright, so we dropped down the one building. Commerce, yes. Food, good. We're just gonna get rid of the garrison, right? Because we don't really need to hold it. Well, we could take this instead, and that would be public order and food, and actually kind of good. No, we need more money. I mean, not like need, but we have to have it. After all, the only reason we can do much here is because we have money. Alright, so Liu Jie's army. I think what we do here is, so if we take Nanjing here, then we get a nice high-level city. This is just as good for defending Wudu as anything else is, right? And really, if we have this, we'll be able to defend them coming in the mountains that way, and that's better. And, yeah, so I think that's what we'll do. We'll just go this way, and we'll be able to replenish over the intern. They'll be fine there, and we'll have an army around here to come back and reinforce if the need be. And of course, we're still revenue positive, which is very important indeed. But we're probably going to be declared an enemy of the Han super soon. I've only had that happen to me a couple times. The first time was like my very first playthrough, and I didn't really understand the repercussions. But now I'm like, man, then everybody will be able to fight me. Alright, so Liu Kong wants a coalition with me. This could be a good idea, right? Who's he aligned with, though? It would be better to get into a coalition with, like, Liu Bei, who's like a good dude, unlike him, who's a vengeful rebel, and would never be cool with us. Yeah, he's weaker than I am, so I don't really feel like that would help us out over much. And Liu Bei liberates Sai Mao, and Cao Cao immediately grabs him. And Yuan Shao is now got the colonel of the northern armies. He got to level 7 before Cao Cao. Now here, Gao Shun is bouncing back home. That's good stuff. We're just gonna give a nice little stab here. Roll up the rebellion. And here, do we do our public order thing? I think no, just more food right now, right? Because we need to be able to support bigger cities and to defend them, right? Right. Go industry there, I think. Yes, seems fine. We got a little bit of food here. Can we catch them? If we do, they'll run, right? We have 8% movement. Well, maybe you were better off to just go to ambush here and see if it works, right? Because we want to take the fight regardless. Even if they catch us and they want to have the fight, then we'll have it. Oh yes, but yeah, if we go closer here, right? We can... Oh, not quite. Well, no ambush then. We probably won't be able to catch them, but that'll at least make them into our lands. Yes, perfect. And now, well, you know, I say perfect. I mean, it's okay. It puts him out of position. And if he attacks Ma Chao's stack, hopefully they'll be able to get away. He's not going to be replenishing, so that's at least pretty good. I don't even think... No, they already got their wounds back, so that won't hurt them any. So, also, hi, Luke. So I'm thinking probably want to attack here at Nanjing and snap it up. Can we get anyone that would make people happier? Lord of the Sources. Songshin. I think that's a special one. It's like he's okay right now. They can safely match. Oh, right, because even if they catch you, you know, you're still gonna have your a young rebel who posted west of the source of the Yellow River. Ah, I see. I see. Alright, so here, do we build this? I mean, we're going to roll up here and take it. Even if they come back here and take Chang'an, we're going to take this, and then we'll just take that back, right? Right. But Dong Bai's army is over here. I don't think she's trying to cross the river right here. It takes several seasons to get there anyway, we know. Yeah, we might as well. Anyway, this is like a minor faction, so... Oh, no, but we've got deals with them. Well then... Well, we can't be doing that then. Whoops. Whoops. And it's worth 700, the trade deal is. Can we even have a trade deal with somebody else? No. We cannot. Man. Rough stuff. But I guess the enemies are keeping us from having more trade deals. He's an interesting faction to play in 190 expanded. Cause he'd be like up here. Up over here. Or like up here. Anyway, let's see what happens on the end turn, I guess. We should march this stack. Even though we wasted some time, we shouldn't be wasting more. Need to get back to see. I mean, they're going to be doing something over here. Back behind here. Nice. That's awesome. What a place to be from. Oh, and we need it to be the trading port. Even though we drop some food, because then we can upgrade it to the spice port, which will increase the various spiciness of things. And we know that that's the most important thing, that there's nothing more important than the spice melange. Or rather, the silk. You know, it's the same. Is there a silk trading port, or is it just spice? No, it's just spice. Well, why did I think it was a silk port? Well, we're going to take the commerce one that gives us more money anyway. Because silk is like not even commerce at all, right? Right. I guess the Silk Road market is all inclusive there, and the spice is just... yeah, it's a whole different thing. Well, shows what I've been paying attention to. Not very much. Spice trading ports, not silk. Because the silk's on the road, naturally. We need to break these treaties. This is gonna make basically everyone upset. But all of these people are already pounding on me, so it doesn't matter. And we're about to be an enemy of the Han anyway, so. And at this point, I'm like, do we just tank all of our trustworthiness anyway? No, that's not the solution. People's affection can change. Our trustworthiness takes longer. So, in 10 turns, we'll fight him there. And they can't quite catch us. Perfection. Dongbai is still there at Hedong, there at Puzhou. So Gongsun Zan gets Cao Cao into their coalition, and he joined. And Liu Bei loses a vassal to Cao Cao, who seems to be doing well. Sun Tzu, of course, still bossing Yuan Shao around. Good for him. Going across the bottom here because the 25% range damage actually does count for an absolute ton here with our people as they are. We don't have to have this guy's retinue here right now, right? They do get along, so we kind of want to have a general here. Does he like anybody else? He likes her. Because those two are enough to put down a rebellion, which there's going to be right now, and then we'll put down a rebellion here. We'll go to ambush The reason for that is to hopefully get one of their armies to move forward into our land. Yeah, no, it is 118 turns in, and people have all sorts of good stuff. My strategist. Oh, the one here. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I guess. I actually never looked at his retinue. I just grabbed him because... Oh, well, you know, he's the administrator of the pass, so that's pretty good. Sure, it's my internal pass, but, you know, yeah. Yeah, no, I just grabbed him because I thought, you know, he might have filial and incorrupt. He didn't. He did have good traits. Yeah, no, that's actually a pretty nice little retinue for hardening that pass there, right? No one's going to want to go in there. Pearl Dragons are no joke, right? You can put them in front of a gate as long as you got some spears behind them. But yeah, no, we must have got him a while ago. But yeah, I didn't even look at his retinue. We never put him into the field. We gave him a place to make him happy, and then immediately, you know, sent him to work. Alright, so same old. We'll do this. He'll run away in that direction. Ma Teng will be able to roll him up without getting too far off of the road. We probably just march this stack into it, though, just to have him there. Yeah, no reason not to. They're already in the neighborhood. Alright, let's get to it. We got the open land. Oh yeah, ain't that a pretty sight. Campaign was shaping up to be all mid-game. Indeed. Yeah, well, I could use them in the event that I want to make a standard army, like for sieges and stuff, which I very well might do. I do have Onyx Dragons already unlocked, right? And so that's very good. Oh, this is gonna be the most wonderful game. As opposed to the normal 2 turns of Dragon, he's freaking. Yeah, you know. We're definitely nowhere particularly close to that. No, we're not gonna accept your dumb duels. They have like a bunch of caltrops in the front. That's cute. They clearly don't understand what's about to happen to them. Alright, I've got a bow. Let's shoot Hulubu. Now we're talking. Now we're on. They're in motion and we're running away. Perfection. Our reinforcements will be there soon. Good, good, good. We're out of the reach of their towers. And in a lovely, lovely retreat. Look at them getting carved up by the Parthian retreat. You absolutely love to see it. It's the greatest way to play. It's the greatest way to be an army. Look at them all fall down. Look at their proud cavalry. This is the good stuff right here. I love cavalry archers. The torment I used to visit on my friends when we would play Age of Empires together. And I would choose Mongolia again. Glorious. I mean, isn't it just the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? But, hey Luke. Good day. I'm glad you stopped in to say hello. I keep wanting to play something else, but all I can do is play this. It's just so good. Make them unique. What a good thing. But tomorrow we're gonna play something else. Maybe two something elses. I've actually been thinking maybe we'll try out Subnautica again. It's been long enough on the island. Maybe we'll do something different. But good night. I hope you sleep well and that you get to feeling better. Always good to see you. We're just gonna keep on shooting at Lu Bu. It's not working. It's not working much. You know, he's got really high armor, but you know, you gotta try. You don't have to. You don't have to do anything. You do have to charge your. We're just gonna hit the old. Alright, so these guys want to get out, but everybody else is going to immediately pile onto Lu Bu here. Gao Shun is trying to roll up on the lady of the house. We're going to pop in there. But we really should be dismounting. But I think we'll be okay here. I think the beatdown is fine. Here we go. Here's the Wisdom of the River. This is what we needed to get it moving. We just need to spread these guys out a little bit. They're doing fine over there. But Lu Bu is about to get cracked here. Saiyan is getting beaten on. He's only got 3.5k, and he's got 10 more seconds of not having armor. He's definitely going down very soon. We need to get Huadong Li around the side here for another one of those big, magnificent shotgun blasts of doom and hope right down the line. There you go. Oh, what a wonderful world. And of course, now we're just gonna charge in here on their cav. We're gonna figure that they're not going to be able to put up with that. And then we're going to dismount and go to pop Zhang Liao because he is too dangerous to be kept alive. And oh man, all of our cav here in the center block are breaking. That is so bad. I ignored them for too long, and they got embroiled in a fight with, you know. There we go. We made everybody unbreakable. I don't think that turns them back around. But when they do turn back around, you know, they'll be able to shoot their arrows again. But, you know, they've got some big scary dudes here, but we're going to be able to pop them all pretty soon, right? Because we're on foot, which makes us very, very good at fighting. And then, okay, he's running now. Good, good, good. We don't want to pop him entirely. He's at negative 50. I don't think he's coming back, right? You know, it could have been cleaner. We could have made the skirmish phase last longer, but I just wanted to charge in at the foe. You know me. really, it's bad form to engage their infantry and melee when you still have an absolute ton of, Wow, Ma Teng was running. What? Who do they have here? G militia? I guess, you know, I guess he didn't want to get stabbed by him. Who can blame him, right? What? Who? How? What? Sayan. Okay. Well, that shows how little of attention. I don't even know where she was. Well, you know, she must have been in melee somewhere. Well, you know. All right. We're just gonna run a whole bunch of them down. Not because they're strong, but because they're weak. Man, really got this army tuned up, but I guess we were fighting 3 premier fighters, right? And I just sort of treated it like, just run into it. Unwise. It worked out. It worked out, though. Oh, there's towers over there. Let's end it. I'm like, nothing here can hurt us. The towers can. Yep, Saiyan took a wound, and we will ransom off. The whole army gets popped, which is, of course, quite ideal. They already did retreat once, so that's what we can look forward to. Now here, if we go there, is it faster? No, we'll,
向前进军。向世人宣告我军大业。All right, well, at least we got that out of the way. We could ambush. No, that won't fool anyone. 稍事休息。Geez, ambush could fool someone, though. If Dong Bai wants to come across this river, then we will fight successful girl. Oh, it will hurt my heart to do so. We're going to be declared an enemy of the Han soon. I'm not like clairvoyant. I just know we're at a 0, so you know, pretty soon he's gonna holler at us. Liu Bei offers to make us his vassal. He's global strength rank 1. Good for him. He only has 1 vassal, of course. He's quite far from us. I don't know how well he could guarantee our safety, but we would maybe just drag him into a whole lot of wars, but I don't want to give him more money, you know. I would really only do that to save my skin, you know, if I thought I had to. Speaking if I had to, it looks like the forces of Yuan Shao are making the long walk over here. But they're not in the same faction, right, as Dong Bai, because Dong Bai is in a whole different thing than the coalition of Sun Ce and his vassals. So most of where he moves across this land, he's going to be without replenishment or anything, which is good. He is marching in there now, and it looks like both of them are doing just what we hoped they would. If we pop him here, he won't be able to run. He's in march, so that's going to be great. We're going to be able to just grab him right here. And their army was super beat up. We won't even dignify it with anything other than a nice auto battle. Pop him there. Liu Xie gets 292. And of course, we're not just executing people. That's not who we are. We want them to join us.
放了他们。今天放你们一马。扫平天下。保持原样，
Send him that way. These responsible fellows can deal with this rebellion. Man, if only I just had, like, way more technology. Hey, at least we got money. I mean, some money. 61k, it's not like a huge war chest, but it's a bunch. We could get a trade agreement there. Well, unfortunately, that won't help us. We can mess with the Yanshao's faction. It's always worth 500 to make somebody upset. Yeah, let's just give her some satisfaction. Of course, that'll stop us from realizing she's upset whenever it wears off. But right now, it'll make her feel good. So, there you go. Good for her. So here what we want to do is finish rolling up on Ding, right? Because after that, we could even get peace with Dongbai, although, you know, I feel like we want to take, you know, a more advantageous tack on it. And whoever they had here, whoever they had here is this army now. It's a farmland, so they won't have... Oh no, they will. Well, that's bad. Well... It's pretty rough. Well, time to... I'm like, time to do it anyway? I mean, I guess we don't even have fire arrows here, right? Well, we've got her abilities, which is sort of like having fire arrows. I mean, we're already here, right? What are you gonna do? Maybe they'll sally out at us. Because Hualan Li will be able to really punish them for sitting inside. And it's just this old map, of course. So we know these towers won't affect this side, and we'll be able to... get very nicely in that way. They might come out at us once we get a little bit of action here, because I don't think they're gonna love what we're putting down. We outrange them too. But we are going to use all of our siegecraft, right? To get Hualan Li shot by some towers a bit, but see if we can roll around the front here. Because, you know, even if we lose, like, some HP... Oh! I didn't anticipate the strategist. That's pretty good. We lost 4,000 hit points doing this. We have to get one shot off. Alright, we can't afford to do that again. We lost half of our hit points. Oh my goodness. That's super bad. She got 49 kills. That's not a whole lot. We're just going to keep on shooting here, because these guys are doing very good work, right? They're feasting. Yeah, because we can just sit here and shoot everyone they bring here. We outrange them, so we're gonna happily do that, right? We're not gonna be trying to be too cute here. You know, we're just gonna adorably use our archers, right? We've got a whole lot of bows and arrows, and we're gonna use all of them. So some of these guys shoot 60 times a minute, and the rest of them shoot half as much. So you know. Good for them, right? Oh, they're about to start shooting us. aren't they? Back on the dunes here. Because really, if they want to bring more people to get shot up here, then we absolutely are going to just keep shooting them. Because, you know, G Militia, that's what we wanted to wake up and fight, right? You know, guys without armor, without shields, that are happy to get peppered, salted, and arrowed. All the better to suffer. And, of course, they're really holding up well under our assault. We're about to see the limits of what we can do here, but of course we could just like leave afterward, right? There's nothing that says you can't leave a siege. But we're going to try to fight here. I'm just going to dismount here. There's some caltrops, so I didn't want her to take a bunch of huge damage. We're just gonna pop in here on Gaoshun and hope to get through, hope to make a difference. We want to get pushed through the G Militia here if possible. Oh, they hit us with the old roar, and we have our abilities turned off. We need to turn our attention then to this strategist while he's around. All right, he ran off. Now we can use our unbreakable evasion nonsense and then hit him with a roar here after Gaoshun goes down, and that'll be a nice 1-2 punch. Because we have a cavalry-only movement speed also, too, in our armies, in addition to our good movement. So there's a lot of benefits to being us here. And Zhongliao is not part of the Oathsworn community there with him. That's good. We're gonna jump the morale up a bit. We're gonna charge in here at all of these archers. We take this tower, that's good. Very good indeed. We just need to get our guys onto Zhongliao, because of course when you don't have any infantry, it's a real sketchy time against the foe, but we can really, we just charge into everyone and hope it works. Of course, he's going to love this fight, but he's on a horse, so he's not going to love this fight. We're actually definitely going to win, or probably going to win, because we do as much damage, but he's on a horse, which means we'll get a lot more swings, and that's exactly what goes down. We beat the old brakes off of the old boy. Zhongliao is running for the hills. And we turn what it said was going to be a terrible defeat into what is, well, you know, it's a crushing victory. If we had fire arrows, it would have been a lot cleaner. What are you going to do, right? And we're just going to escort a lot of them off. Well, and Lee, of course, uses her ability, like, twice. Hey, she gets 122 kills. What are you gonna do? She did some damage. Oh, we find where the oil is. Let's not stand in it. Tis a silly place. Of course, even just a little bit of archers can cause us huge problems. Speaking of, oh right, we are, you know, it's not done yet. Zhang Liao runs away though. This whole group of guys is running from, you know, which makes sense, you know. We told him to charge. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Even Ma Teng is running that way. That is... Did I really tell all of them to chase them? I guess I did. You know, it's a real messy siege. Clearly, we don't have enough ammo to fight an army, you know, straight up like this. You know, when we're on the battlefield, there's more choices we can do, but it's definitely showing me the limitations of this army style when we need to, you know, deal with an army that's bigger than just one army. So we certainly run out of arrows long before we finish the garrison. Of course, we don't have any, like, really... We don't have any strategists here. Nobody's brilliant. Nobody's super high cunning, so, you know, it's whatever you're gonna do. I mean, Hualan Li gives a bonus to the retinue, at least. But there we go. A victory. We lose a ton of Imperial Favor like we had any. Zhang Liao, we release, of course. What kind of horse do you have? Gao Shun, we release, of course. So we have just got Zhang Liao's old sword. Which, like, we could give to Tao Chen. You know, actually, I mean, it might not be a bad idea. We're always running her into dumb things. But really, I mean, it should go to... It should go to this Sentinel, right? The poison volley Sentinel that's got tenacity, yeah. That is where it should go, and that is where it does go. She's happy now. We have to make sure she stays happy. We don't want to lose that. But she's kind of happy now, so, you know, there's that. It's like, do we start leveling this up because we'll take that soon? I mean, maybe. Yeah. When we get, like, a proper put-down rebellion force over here, then we'll be able to, that's some farm laborer camp. Yes, yes, yes. Got to get more food. Industry. Got to get more money. Assignments. Well, this guy is not really an assignment type. We moved him out because he had an expensive retinue. That's right. Well, Nie levels up, gets suppressive fire. We'll give her a mighty knockback the turn after. Alright. Moment of truth. What tech do we get? This one seems good. 8 satisfaction for sentinels. We've got a few sentinels that we like, and that gives us level 4 in some ministry buildings. Yeah, that's good. Buildings that we need to build and satisfaction for people that we want to keep happy. That's just good. Because he'll be alright, you know, at negative. At 18, he'll be okay. We know he's not a spy. We don't have any spies in the faction that can upset him, I don't think. So if everything keeps on like this, then we'll be alright. I guess no, we don't want to march because they're in a state. Alright. Sion already level 7, you know, already. It's turn 120. Feels early to me because I haven't been doing very well. No, it's been alright. One of these days someone will appear to help us out. No, I have a couple people where we can get more satisfaction, but Dongbai offers to pay us for peace. Now that's nice of her, but like, is there anything else we want to extract from this war? I mean, not really. We do want to fight this guy though, so I think we'll just keep fighting her for a bit. Yeah. She's got the Emperor, I think. But he hasn't declared us an enemy of the Han yet, so that's good. I say. I mean, it's bound to happen soon, right? And they make her the subject of scandal. That actually stings, right? But they're okay right now. Maybe they're about to crash, though. We'll see next turn. Well, she's less important, right? Well, I mean, she's an administrator, though. We can hardly have her getting upset. We'll give her a stone pig. That'll let her know how cherished and valued she is. Oh no. Oh no, where are they going? Oh, if they pop me over here, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm really gonna freak out. I'm gonna get so mad if they like spawn over here and then run at me. 'Cause they're not supposed to happen in these lands. I got rid of those lands, right? Alright, so how do I deal with it if it happens? We move Matong up and then what, sack the salt mine? Because this looter army, can just a single stack beat it? I mean, maybe. They've got a bunch of archers. This stack can beat it. Yeah, this stack can beat it if it has to.
出发！
And the old man is here. He's got heavy mounted archers to try to stand up against our archers. It's never going to work for him. At least we know Dong Bai is pretty broke, super broke, because she can't really field any large armies here. We just need to pop this Yellow Turban Rebellion before it gets any more beturbaned.
天下统一又进一步，快去！
And then we can get that and go to the corruption and adjacent commanderies because we've already got it researched, and that'll be very good indeed. And this is still inside of that one. Good, good. And Liu Xie can move right here and go to ambush and see if the old man is greedy as well as foolish. I would love to ride around on that horse. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. He'll be alright. Anybody want a spy force that's cool? I mean, not really. Jiling is a new recruit, but he's, oh well, not a spy. He's also a generic vanguard. He's got very good armor, and it's basically what he's got going for him, right? It's like, I don't even know where Dong Bai has her capital now. Like, does she have land in here? Maybe. Because it's not Chang'an there. And we have a mission to make the Emperor like us better. Of course, we don't really have the ability to make it happen, but hey, it's a nice thought, isn't it? Oh, whoops. I was like, it'll tell me if it's too many days. Alright, well, we declare war a little ahead of schedule. It'll be fine. We'll go here and go to ambush. Maybe they'll try to come across the mountains. You know, we need a Nanjing anyway. Yeah, I'm still... Okay, yeah, we just got -2 from it. I guess they didn't need to warn us, because it was pretty recent now. No one wants to get trade with us. Dong Bai would get peace with us, but we want to grab this land here first. We certainly do. That's the good stuff, is this land right here. Liu Xie's going to be able to grab it. We'll probably have to go to... siege mode a little bit. build some things. It'll be alright. Alright, the looters indeed do come here. Alright, now it's time for a real fight. We have to beat this army. Alright, it's a strategist and some stuff. We've got 6 units. You know, it doesn't seem too promising, right? It'll be alright. If only she had one more level. Well, maybe she'll get it here. At least they're in March. And we're gonna have, I guess, the garrison here. But yeah, the looters were okay. Well, not Night Shadow. Well, apparently with the garrison, which is decent, it gives us the auto, which is very good indeed, because it saves us having to do the fight against looters for the 100th time. At least it's good. At least it is good money, of course. And they'll probably walk right into us, because that's what's hot on the streets. Alright, and then Teng will move more in like so, hoping that somebody will move forward if we go to ambush, right? Will Lu Bu move up? Will Dong Bai try to cross the river bravely? These are questions. We're just going to hope that they don't have armies up there, and that they continue not to have armies up there. Man, these looters are so annoying. I was told they were, but like I just guess I didn't appreciate it as much as I should have. This is our disloyal daughter. It's no surprise that she's unhappy wherever she is. But, you know, we're still revenue positive. Are we improving? Not much. A little bit. We can afford more food, which means another slot here. And we can lower the corruption adjacent commanderies. That'll be worth a lot of money whenever those kick on. When we take this, we'll be able to untax exempt this and try to probably use one army to get rid of both of the rebellions while they're going on. We lose the problems of the Emperor running away, so at least that's gone. Satisfaction is high across the board. Well, relatively high, which makes everybody happier, relatively happier. And we're still incredibly far from being a duke. That's okay. The Duchy of Shuhan has arrived as a duke. Of course, we see the Han Empire's lands are just down here, and right here. We were their vassal lord for a brief period of time. That's why we can see. Our pals with Liu Bei, so we know that he's got a little bit of land here and here, but we don't see the full reach of his lands because we haven't seen all of them. But these, the Han used to have probably, and he would have grabbed them. Good for him. He's a smart fella. He's like in a military alliance with Han Fu and nobody else. Come on, Liu Bei, why not me? Alright, do we level up Chang'an as well? We're losing 6 food there. Might as well. I hate to have just downgraded it, but we made a lot more food since then. I mean, just downgraded it. I guess it would have been like 10 turns ago. Yeah, because this is before we got all of this stuff here. Yeah, for 21 from farming here in Unding, but we are about to have a rebellion. Yeah, this is It's rough stuff, right? Alright, we just need a couple of guys. Couple of generic vanguards will be happy, right? Yeah, not Jiling, though. Because he almost certainly... Oh, yeah, no. He's fine. You know, he'll probably want, you know, something, but I mean, he'll probably be fine. Because we just need, like, 2 dudes, right? G-League's army would be expensive. Yingyi wouldn't. Yingyi also is not a spy, and he's got yellow armor. So we'll grab him. 2 guys is enough to put down a regular rebellion. 69, oh yeah, we haven't recruited him yet. Well, we'll go ahead and grab him there. He's got public order to admin, and then he'll be able to get nothing good. That's okay. Starts at 23. That's alright, because he'll be fine. We'll just give him a nice little stone pig. Everybody loves a stone pig. Give him a nice axe. Give him like these excellent war axes. I mean, no reason why not to give them to him right now. The armor of the adept, he can keep on wearing it. Like one of these generic partisan guys, I'm like, yeah, you're the guy who's like in it. You should be wearing the champion's leathers. That should please you. All right, good, good, good. We'll be able to pop this rebellion whenever it comes out. Lots of rebellions all over the place, but hey, you know, at least it's not the Emperor doing it to me. People are just real unhappy here. What are you gonna do? I swear, if they are like sending looters across that river at me over time, I'll be very put out. Machian comes of age. Good, good. What are you like, kiddo? You're a preacher. That's good, I guess. You are cordial and tranquil, philanthropic, pacifist, and dutiful. Good, great, awesome. What a nice kid, right? You know, sure he's a pacifist, but you know, we all dabble in pacifism a time or two. Starts with unyielding earth, very nice indeed. This guy's name is Liu Xie as well. But he gets along. And we're gonna take this guy's armor. Because, after all, we're the prince. Get all the cool stuff, you know. Gotta have all the cool stuff. But of course, this guy will run the show. No, who's got good movement? Nobody. Nobody has good movement. This guy will run the show because he's a higher level. No, they're both level 4. This guy will run the show because he's been in it longer. By 1 recruitment time. So we're upside down now. Fortunately, Yantan has charged in here at Chang'an in march stance with this super beat up army because he's really smart. Alright, so their army is in march here. We don't want to fight them because you know, we wouldn't win. We're just gonna run home here. Because well, this place has a garrison. Who's the admin? Sayan. We could drop her force out to defend, but I think we'll be fine because I think when Liu Xie comes in here, they'll probably try to move home. There's a little stab with a glaive. And then I think next turn she'll show up, so it might be too late. But hopefully Liu Xie's pressure here will make them turn around and fight us on the other side of the walls. Oh no! That Sun Tzu's arm. Oh man, I did not prepared for this, huh? If we break the siege right now, because right now, right, we can't. Ah, man, that is rough. That's what I get for not having scouted, right? Oh man, that is super rough. What happens if we fight? They have a bunch of cavalry with entirely juiced stats and a whole bunch of guys with shields, but not good fighters. I guess we can just do this, right? Because running away, the furthest we can get away is here, and that's not really going to benefit us. He's still got to go the weird way in to get to us. And Ma Teng will be able to reinforce somewhat here, right? So we're just going to kick them, send them back home, right? There's no one in their army anymore. Now Dongbai's on the water though, so can we move up this way? Well, we'll be able to get back in time because she can't really get here, so anything we do in one turn we can undo in a turn. And it's possible that by doing this, yeah, because if he moves all the way in here to attack and she retreats, then Ma Teng will be able to roll up and fight. Yeah, seems okay. It seems very tenuous. It's all balancing on the head of a pin, right? But if it is indeed to be balanced, then that is an okay place to be. We'll see. We will see. It's definitely a real nail biter for campaign. Gong Xinzan has declared war against us. Why, buddy? I've never even met you. And he is able to swing around the side and give us battle here. Now, do we just retreat? If we could win the fight, then we've got the siege engines up. This is a good map to fight on, right? if we can win the fight, then we've got the siege engine that'll be built, the battering ram, and then Popsy can come in and give us the assist. Yeah, I mean we gotta try, right? We got 2 stacks of dudes. We got Liu Xie, you know, we got the daughter. They don't have anybody. Like these are some nobodies, right? The troops are scary. The cavalry is very scary, but we've got a big long area to run around in, and hopefully we'll be able to avoid getting wrecked by the cav. We'll see.
也就到此为止了。白昼虽然缩短，我等却。
Does this dude want a duel? Wanna go, buddy? You want to brawl? We are absolutely torching the Lancer militia. Of course, that's what it's all about. The Saber militia, that's not as good of a target to shoot, but you should still shoot him anyway. And Liu Xie just pops right in on the Lancer militia, reasoning that if we just engage there, they won't get a charge bonus, right? And of course, the great thing about Liu Xie, one of the many great things, is we've given her terror. She doesn't come with it. We've given her the title that gives it to her. Which makes her, you know, a big hit at all the parties. Now we need to just ride down some more of these fools. Some more of these. And we're just fanning out here. And as they get closer, we just back up a little bit. Clean, clean, clean. Drawing them out across. Merc Cavalry think they're going to make contact, and they are. We're just going to charge in here and here. Dao Chan coming in with another charge. You know, their charge bonus is huge, but their morale is not infinite. You know, they're not going to be able to put up with too much, right? And Dao Chan's beautiful self running in at him, that'll be enough to make him run. We just need to get on these Merc Cav here and here. Need to start shooting at these Merc Cav here. And here, Sabre is here. We're just gonna charge in it. These Merc have here in the center. Back away here, back away here, charge in there. Dao Chan escorts those fellows off, and these guys getting way too close to the foe, but at least we get our tower back. Good job, guys. Squaring up here. We want to go around the back now. Flank some. Alright, the Pearl Dragon's here with Liu Xie. You're locked in here with me, buddy. We're still on horseback here. We want to stay that way. We're going to run in on the Merc infantry there, and the crossbows need some fire here. These Merc infantry don't know which way to block. We're not going to help them. And Liu Xie is just going to keep on doing the beat down. Saber militia running around here. Oh man, Panchong there. He definitely catches our guys out. Alright, we were trying to loop around. Didn't work so well on that side. It's working fine over here. And of course, with Dao Chan around to inspire and give us our cooldown of abilities and heal up our generals. All we have to do is live. We're just gonna keep running on a merry chase there. Liu Xie gets hit with the old negativity, so in response we're going to charge away. Just get the old beloved daughter running out that way, run around this way and this way, charge in here at the infantry and the infantry, leave all of these fools there in the dust. That's the beauty of this step, you know. How far do they want to chase us? Well, we can run even further. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. This is what it's all about right here. Want to brawl? Yeah, baby. Liu Xie gets to pick a fight. That's a nice, clean way to deal with that fool. Man, they were really doing a better job at the melee fighting here, these Merc infantry, than I thought. I guess, you know, they do swing pretty often. Then we're going to hit him with the old Flames of the Phoenix of the Dual Swords, which does a big chunk of damage. And then we're going to charge back over here. Liu Xie, of course, is already getting it done. But we need this army to be in good enough shape to stay here outside of the town once we send these fools packing back home to Sun Ce, who ought never have sent an army this far afield, right? Ought never have done it. Liu Xie gets back on Yellow Hoofed Thunder. Don't you dare crash. And we just want to be firing basically at anyone who doesn't have a shield. Oh, they hit us with the old negative evasion. That'll be okay. We're on a horse, so we're just going to keep on rolling through here. Oh, they did the old... the old charge in move. You know, they do that sometimes. They sometimes take what I say very seriously. I'm like, yeah, shoot at them. And they're like, all right, run up and hit them. I'm like, no, not like that. But an awesome battle.
矢时已尽，无法继续射击了。随机一致。加速前进，冲啊！
Every single one of our units is going to have an order to chase down one of the foe. They are certainly going to regret the day they came here to the steppes. I mean, they didn't get to the steppes, but you know, the steppe archer. Like I said, they're going to regret it. And Liu Xie can, you know, get healed up here while we're mopping up the foe. So we don't want him to have anything left in this army. We want him to be running home, tail between the veritable legs. You know, sorry that he ever came here, and hopefully we'll be able to induce him to peace after this humiliating defeat. Hopefully. We have definitely done a great job on the cleanup, and an awesome job in the battle. You know, they brought, you know, a full force against us. Not any heavy hitters, though, right? You know, just some medium hitters. And Liu Xie is herself quite the heavy hitter. And Ma Yun is no slouch, right? She's a good sentinel, good evasion, decent armor, excellent bow, you know, good splash ability. It's a tough army to deal with. And I don't envy our foes at all. First of all, they didn't need to be our foes. Like, that's a them thing. It's not a me thing. I didn't declare war on Wu. Like, he lives so far away from me. Like, what's he even doing? Does he have lands over in Shu? Like, he might. Han Zhong, after all of his time coming over here, wants to join up. You know, why not, right? We could take the glaive away and then fire him. Yeah.
快去！他们只是奉命行事的士兵罢了。
Alright, and then she comes back down through the mountains, so we have to do another battle here. That'll be alright. Our force isn't that beat up. And this will be easier to deal with. Well, you know, they've got a few commanders. Do they have any good stuff? Nah, they just got, you know, some things. Let's get back to it, right?
把我惹急了。
I am fire, I am fury, I am the sun. Oh, Liu Xie, I love you so much. My beautiful girl. I love her. What a wonderful world whenever I can get her into a campaign. No. Well, we just saved, right? Yes, we did. It definitely is crashing. No, it's just thinking about it. Man. Ridiculous. The music even stopped this time. That never happens. Did the whole... Am I about to, like, crash my whole machine? Maybe. Oh, there we go. We're back to action. She's already out of bullets, and she just shot her, some. Hey, it worked. Some. They got their ranged block up. Well, that explains why our bullets weren't working too well. And these archers are really much further forward than I think they would want to be, right? But these mounted lancer militia, they're about to be in the same sort of problem. But what we're going to do now is go right up the center, right. Because their spears are here and here, alright. Their spears are going to the middle now. We're just going to go right to the center. Loop around this side, take a pot shot at the spear guards as they're backwards. Oh man, they turned around just in time, huh? Well, it shows what I know. All right, we're just gonna charge around here. Liu Xie is gonna duel somebody. No, they don't want to duel. That's shocking. Nobody wants to duel me either. Well, we're gonna drop the base of the abilities here in the middle of this block. And then get back over here. They've got Unbreakable right now, but that doesn't mean we don't need to engage them. We definitely need to engage them. It just means they're not going to run. This is just like the minor faction, though. This isn't Sunsa, so these aren't like crazy juiced cavalry. These are just the normal amount of juice. Oh, we hit her with the old double sword stance. Oh no, those people are... Alright, we need to... Like, this battle's been going on long enough. We need to back out here. That was good, we made contact, but now we want to run away. Nope, not there. That's the edge of the map. This way, this way. Hit them with Old Rage of Liu Xie as they're trying to run through here. That should intimidate them, and it does. We can't get any of their cab to shatter. There we go. There's a shatter. And the strategist is trying to pick on Dao Chen, so Liu Xie rolls up with the rage, and she's gonna lay the beat down. There you go. There's her problem. I'm her posse. Like, we've got a tower all the way over here. We're just gonna drag them, right? Their cav's gone now. Their cav is shattered. We've got plenty of ammo, so there's absolutely no point in engaging. We have a ton of ammo. Yeah, we're brilliant, right? Yeah, so these guys have 80 ammo left. We've got an absolute zound to ammo, and we are not engaging the enemy until we use it. No siree, we're not. The glory of the Parthian retreat. And now the spears are all over the place. We're gonna go up the middle with these fellows. No, I mean, do we wanna... No, I mean, Dao Chen's, they're already pretty healed up, right? What a sweet army this is. Yeah, because if they're going to have the spears on the flanks there and just like archers in the center, we're going to crack the center right here. Anybody want to duel me? No, it's just strategists left. Well, they won't want to duel. That's okay. But now, of course, they're in like a terrible, terrible spot. What are these spear guards over there even doing, right? But I guess they would have had reinforcements from the town garrison that wouldn't have started with them. But we're going to run roughshod over their archers here while they try to engage, and it won't work. We use our abilities to shatter them, and then once we shatter them, that's when the flag goes gray rather than red. They're just wavering, broken on red, but not shattered. Shattered, they don't come back for the fight, so now we'll come back for the fight. Still got a whole lot of ammo left. It's such a beautiful thing to see. Of course, a lot of these are like spear guards, so they're going to have an absolute ton of range resistance, but, you know, we've got time. And after all, if they're holding their shields up to the arrows, they won't be holding their shields up to us as we charge. These crossbows are almost in range of our guys, or are in range of our marauders there, and they will like, all ranged units will knock us down very badly, but all the more reason to not let them shoot freely, right? Because if you just get up on them with some of your big scary fighters, then they can't do what they want to do, right? And now they're all running the spear guards. You know, they try to get to a spear wall here, naturally, but it's too late, right? It's too little. And these militia are just running. They're so afraid. And when we hit this splash, we're going to be breaking all of these too. And then we're going to go straight across here into the crossbows. And this splash should really do a ton of damage. We're right in the middle of them. Yeah, it kills like 50 dudes, half of the whole unit. Double Sword Dance real good. All the Flames of the Phoenix analogs real good. And that's just like a souped up one, right? And why not? And why not? And they almost fool us into going into braced guys, but we're not going to fall for it, are we? No, we're not. We're just going to back up to the tower there. But Liu Xie and Ma Yunlu just absolutely truck on all the ranged. You know, that's what, you know, if they only bring one fighter, or in this place a couple of commanders, no real fighters, you know, once you get rid of them and the cav, then your generals can get into feasting mode. Very important, of course, since even with a ton of ammo, you know, if they have a bunch of shields as they do here, you know, you are pretty resource limited for how to deal with these fools. After you have to run out of ammo, you know, then you have to just use your light cavalry and hope that you do it right, you know. Because even now, like, now the balance of power is, like, equal. Which that makes sense, because we don't have, you know, ammo with all of our guys. But... she's invincible from the people of the horse. So every now and then she can just charge into anything, I guess. Although I never want to do that, because what if she gets unhorsed early, right? What's invincible really mean? Because even if they're spear-walled, right, like, the tower will hit them from the side. And we'll just go around and attack the rear of the wall. Because they can't, you know, they can't reverse in enough time, and then boom, rear charge, invincible, bash, boom. It's so much damage. The old 1, 2, 3 punch. I'm gonna go ahead and move Dao Chan up a bit. Need to get our girls healed up for the next rally endpoint, right? Alright, and now they're running. And now they're running here, and we might have gotten all of our wishes. I mean, they didn't involve fighting Sun Tzu's army here, but we did want to get them to come out and fight us. And they did. A heroic victory, and this is going to get us, you know, another very great city that's going to be integral to keeping us strong, and to one day getting a promotion into a more prestigious rank. Come on, don't be frozen here. I absolutely forbid you to be frozen here. This game is trying to break my heart. I don't know why it does this. I have a good computer. I do. If I have to do that whole battle over again... Sure isn't promising, is it? Can't believe this. That is a kick in the head. That's a kick in the head. makes me just want to flip out. But it's too late for all that. It's too late for all that. That really hurts. That hurts so bad. Now on my screen I actually can't see it, but I can see my cursor moving around on my other monitor. That I can't believe this. It's enough to make me not want to play the game anymore. That really hurts. It hurts my spirits. I'm gonna go ahead and call it now. I might run that battle back right now and do it all over again off camera. But anyway, and then afterward we'll either pick up tomorrow or whenever with this campaign after that fight has had a result, or here we are. But yeah, that's yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of me holding in my temper together when the game betrayed me. But anyway, I'll be off work tomorrow and the next day, and I'll be around. So see you guys perhaps later on. And yeah, it makes me so mad. It doesn't matter. See you guys.